Good morning. How is everyone today? I hope we're all having a good day. I'm having a good morning. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday the 13th. I didn't even realize until I was writing the date down in my journal, and I was like, oh, it's the 13th and it's Friday. Would you look at that? That's crazy. Hi, Ryu. Oh, what is up? I'm up. I'm awake. It is Friday the 13th, and that made me want to get a tattoo because the last tattoo that I got was a Friday the 13th tattoo. Because a lot of the tattoo shops around here will do like $13 tattoos, and they'll do like little like they'll put on their social media and stuff that, like, basically just like pre-chosen designs, like really little ones, and they'll be like $13 each. Hope no 9-year-olds come into chat today. Listen, the mental breakdown was so strong yesterday. Yesterday did not feel real. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. I don't think yesterday was real. I don't think yesterday was real. I don't think I'm real anymore. I don't think I'm real anymore. Like I don't even. It's just. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what life is. I'm just here. I'm just playing some Stardew. I am just your humble little smut writer, okay? And here we are. We're like 5 minutes in, not even. And I'm already saying that. Okay, everything's fine, guys. Don't worry. We're gonna be sane today, maybe. Maybe we'll be sane. Maybe we'll lose our minds. Who knows? Isn't it so much fun? Are you guys having fun? I will say, I was talking to my friend about what happened. I was telling my therapist what happened. She found it hilarious. So that was great. I was like, thanks for laughing. It makes sense. Laugh with me, at me. You know what? As long as somebody's happy and laughing, it's fine. What lovely Stardew music. Okay, so the stuff is happening. I was wondering when we were gonna get the weird weather. Best to make my life difficult. Oh. That's weird. Look at all this stuff we have here. It is time. Where is it? 1 gold bar. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay. It's time for sprinklers, guys. I know I just upgraded my watering can, but it is time for sprinklers. Let's check on the chickens. Let's pet until first. Hi, Robin. Okay, that's can't go out here always just blocking our chickens in case they attack. Would you guys rather fight? Would you guys rather fight? Wait, hang on. I'm curious. Okay, so does anyone know how many like, obviously, like, a chicken does not weigh a kilogram, but, like, don't think. Well, okay, I'm stupid. Hang on. Actually, I'm not stupid, but don't worry about it. I have an important question. Okay, so a chicken weighs about like 2 to 2.5 kilos, right? So would you rather fight? Would you rather fight like 1,000 chickens or like 1,000 kilo chicken? Like 1,000 kilogram chicken. Which would you rather? I'm asking some very stupid but important questions, okay? My voice is all scratchy because I'm still tired. Scratchy scratch. And I would like your answers in MLA format. Like a true English professor, am I right? Actually, to be fair, by the time I was teaching, I really liked this. When I was teaching, it was a first year writing class, is what it was. So it was a college freshman level course. We were allowed to, because MLA is not the standard for every, obviously, like, I don't know what the standards are now. MLA has probably also been updated since I was in school. Even since I was in grad school, I would assume that there's been a new version of MLA. But we were not required. So I know there's Chicago, there's APA, there's a bunch of others. We were allowed to basically be like, as long as it's accurate to whatever you like, as long as you're consistent, you can choose MLA, APA, or Chicago. And so we were just like, just be consistent, like choose one and stay consistent with it. And that's fine, basically, is what we could tell our students. Focusing so hard. Oh, no. 1,000 chickens, because rhinos and giraffes are 1,000 kilos, and a chicken that big and heavy would be effing wild. Think of the chicken, like, I don't know if you're a vegetarian. I know, because this could be me generalizing in Rio. You can be like, Kiko, you generalizing, rude, just ignorant goblin. But the friends that I had, because I had in my grad program, I had 3 friends in my grad program who were from India, and they were all vegetarian. And so I didn't know if that was like, I don't want to say default. Default is not the word I'm looking for, but that's the word that I have. I don't know if you eat chicken or not. Basically, what I'm saying is I don't know if you eat chicken, but if you do, can you imagine the chicken legs? There's so much meat. There's so much food. Am I hungry this morning while I'm streaming? Maybe a little. Am I making too many of these? Possibly. Hi, Zoro. Welcome in. Bigger forage. Slowly replacing all the chests with the bigger ones. Actually, I need to do some iron. Gold, you are taking way too long to smelt. It's been so long. What am I doing right now? What am I doing with my life? Who am I? What am I doing? Do I need... Corn can be one of them, so we will keep that. Sell that. We just don't eat beef because I'm Hindu, also pork, but that's a personal preference. Okay. Cool. Okay. What am I doing with my life? And at this moment? That's a very loaded question. So I'm curious what your personal preference is about pork. Is it just like you don't like it, or I know some people don't eat, they just like they don't like the taste of it, or like it makes their tummies upset. Oh my gosh. I didn't check in here for a few days. And the bats were like, let's go ham. Yeah. See, I like pork. Pork, this is anything but me. It's like, I love pork. Pork is like my favorite. I love pork chops. I love pork. Pork is yummy. Okay, my word. My goodness gracious. We'll keep the... And that. We'll just keep... Actually, we'll sell that. Oh, goodness gracious me. 1, 2, 5. A good chicken gravy. Like, this is one of the few things that has like stayed consistent from when I was a child of something that I enjoy is like some good like breaded chicken tenders and some cream gravy. Biscuits and cream gravy. Cause like as a child, the joke like as a child is that like all the kids menus just like have just chicken tenders, and that's just what people eat. Like that's just what children eat. I didn't read what he said. Good, I don't want to talk to him anyway. I just wanted to. Thanks for trying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, kids menus. But like, and I was picky as a child. I'm really not that picky now. Like now, as an adult, I would say it started in high school. Really, I was just like, I'm gonna stop being narrow-minded about food, and I will try anything at least once, and maybe even a second time, because maybe I was just in a bad mood or like didn't get a good one that first time. Also, my friend was saying that okonomiyaki is nasty yesterday, and I was like, boo, I'll take. Feel more energetic in this wonderful weather. Good for you. I feel like garbage in the summer. What are we doing today? What are we doing? What are we doing, Rinko? Rinko, what are we doing today? I think we need more iron ore. How much? Okay, so we only have the 25k bundle left. And then we get the bus stop. And then we get the bus repair. Ooh, iron ore, thanks. Yes. Well, we also need more copper. We need more copper and iron. So we need all the things. Let's go sell some stuffs. Clint? That wouldn't hurt. Let's do that. And then we could go to the mine. Because we know that I yearn for them, truly. Or should we go combat? So farming is what I really need to level up. But excuse you as well. I'm not really sure. Because we need a barn to have cows to make cheese. But I also kind of want to get a coop upgrade for the duckies. Because then we would be able to get the duck feather. But cows. So do we want ducks or do we want cows first is the question. And that's just the real question that I have for myself. Don't hit that button. I wasted so much time. Clint, don't you dare leave your shop. I have things to sell you. That was not very much. There's a bear there. No, I'm sorry. No offense to this person who is dead. No disrespect to the dead. But I wasn't. I was trying to pick up the thing. Biscuits and gravy are so good. I want biscuits and gravy. Like a good, like, fluffy biscuit. Ah, yes. Get that energy, Rinko. There's something on my monitor. I think I got it. And we are full energy. Good job, Rinko. The relaxation. I want to go to an onsen. I want to go to an onsen. So bad. I was gonna say, is that a cemetery? It is. It is the adventure. So that's an SVE thing. This is an SVE edition, and it is a Adventurers Guild cemetery. These are all the adventurers that have died because they were bad at adventuring. I'm sorry. The strut. Like, Satoru, do you see this? You see what you're missing out on? Let's go, let's try, what level am I? We're level 8 fishing. I bet we could, you know, I want to try. I think that we can do it. Especially since we're probably just gonna get trash. See, I just see message retracted and I'm like, Ryu, don't be a coward. An onsen would energize me too. Right? I used my last piece of bait. That is so rude, game. To go to an onsen. I feel like it would make me sleepy, actually. I feel like though I would just like end up falling asleep. Fine, I give up. I don't have bait left. I have nothing. I'm sad. No. Go to the chest. Put the trash away. I don't need this in our lives. Why did I take the axe with me to go fishing? We need iron. Iron. Let's be real, Satoru ain't missing out on nothing. He has 2 kids with her just in the next universe. Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true. Physical Paradox, they have 3. Physical Paradox, they already have 3. And they only have 3 because I just haven't had time to write anything else. Like, we're in future, like, gosh dang, you know. By 2025 Physical Paradox, they probably have 4. Ow. Hey, no. Die. Thank you. Oh, okay. Music in this game is pretty good. I will say I've rewritten Family Trauma about 3 different times at least. If not 4. We might be on the 4th rewrite of it because I was very not happy with where I was going. So I've rewritten it quite a few times now. Well, I believe they would have a full football team worth of kids. That is true. And it might, and I think the funny thing is, it would just be like, for Satoru, both in another level, I would say another level specifically, maybe not physical paradox as much, but for another level, he's just like, I just don't care. I don't care if you're on birth control or not. But like, I would be inside of you all the time. He's like, I'm retired for the most part. They're pretending that I don't. He's like, they're pretending that I'm gone. You die too. Thank you. Oh, a ladder. I don't even have to mine for it. Oh, that's a lot of people. Me when I get anywhere where there's people. That's a lot of people. I don't know about this. Ooh, a swirly stone. A jade. Jade is pretty. I like jade. Let the soothing sounds of Stardew mining just enter your brain and skull and make you feel better. How many more of these do I need to kill? Because, like, I would like the burglar ring. The burglar ring would be super cool. Oh, it's an unlucky day. That's why there's so many enemies. Just the fact that Maki was like, y'all have an army of kids within the next year, and Rinko's like, no. Rinko's like, this last year has been more than enough drama for me. Let's wait a little while, please. I need to work on that one too. which is the next part of the epilogue, the new normal. I've rewritten that one like 5 times too. I can't be happy with it. I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't like where I'm going with it. Trash it. Like garbage. Disgusting. I hate it. Gordon Ramsay my own writing. I'm like, it's raw. Not the good, like, it's not like the edgy raw, you know, like the good kind. Apparently it's like a cool thing now. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't ask me. Oh, another coffee bean. Thanks. I don't really need it, but I like it. I like coffee. My coffee! Sorry. Let me just take a sip. Delicious. I like coffee, guys. Coffee is great. Coffee is so good. Can we talk about that? Coffee is delicious. I do like coffee. There is just something about a good cup of black coffee that makes my soul sing with happiness. As long as you don't call yourself an idiot sandwich. That's fair. Ah! That's so weird. Can't believe someone would do that. 2 pieces of bread. What are you? An idiot sandwich. My coffee. Sometimes you just forget it's there and you're like, oh my gosh, I have this, it's so good. Why am I not drinking it? I made cake last night, guys. I made cake at 1 o'clock in the morning. I wanted cake. I'd had the mix for like 2 weeks now. 3 weeks. I think I've actually had it for a month. I think I've had the mixes for like a month. I don't remember when I bought them, but it's been a while. And I was like, it is time. I want cake. I will make cake. I shall make it. And I did. Well, there's nothing here. There's nothing for me. It is 9 p.m. though. Didn't I get the thing that was like, you get double from gym stone. Gym. Things. Don't look at me. Nodes. That's what it is. It's called a node. They call it a node. But I don't node anything because I'm too dumb. I have 2 degrees in English. Man, one reason YouTube missing out on having alert sounds is my I was showing my friend part of the stream yesterday, and the part where I was like, Snape gets like a fat cock, he was like, make that a sub notification or something. You have to make that a notification sound. He's like, if you need to use Twitch again just so you can do that. He's like, you need to make that something, and I was like, this is very funny, isn't it? But also, I was watching it back, and man, the timing for Spicy Hot Dog yesterday. If Spicy Hot Dog, if you're here, welcome back, by the way. But I was watching it, and it was literally, I said the words, "Ah yes, an 8-inch dick," and then suddenly I see the first message from Spicy Hot Dog. And really, just, what better comedic timing is there for the universe? And that was just really funny to me. Just because I just imagine, can you imagine opening a stream thinking, oh yes, a wholesome little Stardew stream. And it is very much not a wholesome little Stardew stream because you open it and the first thing you hear is, oh yes, an 8-inch dick. Like, not what I expected. And some people might be like, a surprise, but not an unwelcome one. I'm fine, guys. Kiko is fine. It was a successful day in the mines. I like to think that was a successful day in the mines. Do you guys think so? I think so. There we go. Let's go talk to Satoru. We'll talk to Marlon first. What do you don't get? Why would I give you ice cream when there's Satoru to give ice cream to? Hi! Summer days are made for relaxation. Rinko. How about we escape the heat beneath late? Yes! It is 10:30 p.m., but you know, we could do it later. Later? How's later? You're cute. Bye! Wait, actually, hang on. Check, you're so cute. Oh, we're not even halfway to the dust sprites. Not too many more bats, though. Only need 20 more rock crabs. Bye, Satoru. You're adorable and we love you. My inventory is no longer full. Cave jelly. Okay, so let's think about this for a second here. It is going to rain tomorrow. I see you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Tell. I think that's a successful day. It's time for bed. Good night, Rando. Alright, not bad, not bad. It's green rain. I actually don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, no, nothing. Oh, was I supposed to slay slimes yesterday? I was. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. Dear Rinko, I know you're busy on the farm and that's why you can't visit. I understand you've been working so hard. Keep it up and you'll accomplish anything. Here's some quality stone. Screw you, Nabito. The weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Cool, Gus. Thank you. Nabito sent me a rock. Screw you, Nabito. Where's Yuzu when we need her? Yuzuki. Yuzuki, best mom. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that. No! It's over. Start the day over. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Stop. All right, we have 12 days left. I don't think that these will be done in time, so do that. Do that. Finally. Ouchies. I hit my elbow on my desk. And that hurt. Okay, so. Sell. Meh, why not sell? Give me the fiber, the fibber, and the moss. Thank you. Oh yes, the moss, the fibber. One of these is where it's like, would it be worth it to just like, how bad would it really be to just set a bomb off? Is my silo done? My silo is not done. And she's not working on it because she's a little turd who's afraid of a little bit of green rain. Good morning. It's not gonna hurt you, Robin. You're fine. Get back to work. Says every boss. Did you die? Get back to work. Oh, there's a tree here. Bye. Ooh. Wait, did I sell? Oh, oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. I haven't sold the large eggs yet. I think what's even funnier is that if I remember correctly, even during the green rain, Satoru's like, business as usual. Yeah, he's just standing out there in the rain while everyone is freaking out. He's like, this is normal. What's wrong with you guys? And Rinko's just like, yeah, fair. Today is just a resource gathering day. We need all the moss. All the moss. On the moss. So much moss. Yes, all the moss. We need all of it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Muss. Cut this tree down. So many resources. Oh my goodness, gracious. We will not be wanting, hopefully, moss or fiber for a while. Or fiddlehead fern. You just standing out here in the rain? Where all these plants come from? It's a surprise, but I'm not complaining. A surprise, but not an unwelcome one. Leah actually just pulled the. It's a surprise, but not an unwelcome one. Boom, 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 boom. I think I killed a bush just now. I did not mean to do that, but it works. Bubbles! Look at that perfect cast. chub. It's a good gosh dang chub. Did I missed the bubbles. A pike. Alright, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try to stop. I'm gonna try so hard to stop doing that. Those bubbles weren't giving me anything that I wanted. Swing, Lord. I'm getting bored of this already. The monotonous farming, resource farming here is not stimulating the dopamine receptors of my brain. I do need the fiddle ever in though. I'll come talk to people. Off the phone with the governor. Apparently this storm is supposed to be completely harmless, but it's just an unusual phenomenon in nature. Townsfolk was panicking, never good. Doesn't bother the fish, it could ruin me life. Are you alright? We're all wondering what's going on. A sign from the Almighty, we're doomed. She says this, she just chugs beer as fast as she can. I brought some medical supplies just in case. Hi, I saw the weather report last night. It really gave me a scare. I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves. Yeah, you would. I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. There must be a meaning behind all this. Yeah, it's come for us, farmer. Make peace with yourself. Almost as if Mother Nature is trying out a new recipe. Alright, you guys are weird. Situations like this where a person's true character is put to the test. Yeah, and you're all sitting in here in the saloon. So what does that say, huh? Sunfish. I don't think I have one of those anymore. I don't feel like talking to Pierre. Oh gosh. Hi. It's business as usual, bro. You don't care. That's it is like, what rain? I don't feel it through infinity anyway. That's it is like, the rain never bothered me anyway. Oh, quality sprinkler, thank you. Where did I get this plant? Oh no, I'm trapped. You go, little Junimo. You go. Doing so good. Demetrius. Don't mind me, Rinko. Just collecting some samples. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't worry, it'll happen every year from now on. At least once a summer. I should like to fish. A chub, of course it's a chub. Oh, hi. Sup, little guy? Saw, little dude. I don't care about this, I'm throwing it away. I almost made a really awful joke, and I'm very proud of myself for not doing it because it's stupid and dumb and just... I hate everything about the fact that I thought about it. This carp really do be like, guess I'll die. A heart. Froggy. Yay, I needed that for the community center. What can we get rid of? This. I could also just consume the bread. A tadpole. A cute little tadpole. We can get rid of this. A cart. Treasure. Right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's that. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I don't really need this. Why do I have an egg on me? Honestly, I don't really want the carp. Bye. I'll eat this though. Oh. Wrong direction, Dinkle. Perfect. Is that to do? He already passed us. How much fill Vern did I get? 84. That's enough. Oh, my inventory's full. Hi. I wonder what kind of sorcery is behind this. Oh, that's it? Back from dinner. Welcome back, Ryu. We're just running around in circles of Satoru. Hi, bye. We love you. Bye. The green ring. Hi, Marlon. It is a good opportunity. Way ahead of you, my guy. I'm so far ahead of you that you can't even see me. Oh, even on a bizarre day like this, I still have to show up for work. Yeah, unfortunately, because you work for a stupid corporation that's dumb. You glitch out at that bus right there while I collect some more moss. My inventory's full. There. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch things. I don't really watch, like, I'm too anxious. It's the wrong chest. The last thing that I watched was that anime that I was talking about that was Grandma and Grandpa Turn Young Again. But other than that, I watched like the Valorant stuff. Donato, please move. Thank you. Like, I'm kind of boring. And I rewatch like YouTube series and like YouTube Let's Play series, not like YouTube not like original series from YouTube, but like like YouTubers. I rewatch YouTuber stuff. Spirits are very happy today. I love that for me. Melons. Melons. Like someone asked me not long ago, they're like, did you see this movie? And I'm like, if you're talking about a movie that was in a movie theater, absolutely not. I did not see it. An orange! Woo! The orange tree is done! Yay! Why is Miso... Not Miso. Ranto! Ranto! Ranto? Ranto? How are you up there? How? I can't get up there. Good morning. Only one mushroom to rule them all. Spirit should always be happy. I think Spirit should have been happy. I haven't been too happy RL. It's true, it's true, it's very true. Okay, so who needs... Does this still need a purple? But also... What are we gonna rant about today? I don't know what I'm gonna rant about today. What should we rant about today? I'm so tired. I stayed up too late making a cake. I don't regret the cake. Oh wait, my silo is done though. Look at the pretty silo. Isn't the silo pretty, guys? The silo's so pretty, isn't it? I need to sell. About today. I don't know, I feel like yesterday it just like destroyed me. I have 12K. I'm rich. I should have 12K IRL. Sorry. Oh, I don't care about you, Train. Every time I've gone to you, you've hurt me. I don't trust you, Train. Where'd the egg go? I should get... I didn't get a single gold... Not a single gold melon? Really? Really? That's so rude. Tragedy. So upset. Okay, everything's fine. I'm fine. What am I doing with myself? Such a good question. Okay. Seal. Sell. We can sell that. We can definitely sell those. That's so much monies. So much monies. Right, let's go to the community center. What's happening? Okay, I thought it took a little second to load there. I was like, oh, I'm scared. Here's your gosh dang sunflower, I guess. Oh, actually, no. Okay, you're welcome for your sunflower. Thank you for that. Actually, I take it back. I take it all back. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I get a recycler from that. I don't really want a recycler. I don't really care about a recycler. I could get... I put it away. Oh, no. How much? Look. Okay, so a coop upgrade would be 10k, 400 wood, 150 stone. A barn would be 6k, 351, 150 stone. Do I want... So that's the question, is do I want a barn? Do we want cows or do we want ducks? It's the real question. Asking some real questions here, guys. Cows or ducks? Or do we want to save for the bus stop? I really shouldn't go to the desert until I have a gold pickaxe. Or at least I shouldn't be going into the skull mines without a gold pickaxe at minimum. Be good to me. You're the seed maker. 3 whole seeds! Let's go! I don't remember what you are and I don't care. We're gonna put some Speed Girl on it too. Yay! I am tempted to murder this coffee. No, I actually no. I'll leave that and I'll wait on the rest of these. I'll wait for the greenhouse. Gold Star minis, mayonnaise. Let's go to Clint. Let's open these geodes. I think I have that. Oh no, I don't have that. Who doesn't love some fool's gold? Where is my phone? Oh, there it is. I found it. I see it. I'm silly sometimes, guys. That's new. That's not new. That's just iron. Wait. That is new. It's not special, but it's new. That's definitely not new. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, excuse me? Ooh, a reward. I like rewards. Is it a good reward though? No, not. Hi, Saturday. Hi. That was an interesting phenomenon while it lasted. Back to regular weather, I suppose. True. Hi. There's 6 heart. Who do we not have one with? Caroline and... Okay. Wow, that's a lot of people we don't even have one with. Oopsies. Hi. Fluent in several languages, including Dwarvish. One of them is in different languages, so normally. That's true. That's true. Cool, 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 cool. Good for you. Everything's back to normal. Miss Penny says I have to read this book before I can go play. Oh, so rude of her. I was cool here, so I'm doing my best. You can sneak up behind Gunther. Yes, so in Stardew Expanded, Vincent really hates King Sandman, he told me. Good for you. You're adorable, Jazz. You're very cute, child. Yeah, so part of Stardew Expanded is that Gunther is like an interactable. He becomes like a friendable character. Sometimes I feel like I talk like way faster than I need to. Hi, Spicy Hata. Ryu is very excited to see you. No controversial topic? What? I can't think of one today. Here you go, Gus. Do you have anything for me today? Anything good? Parsnip soup. That's disgusting. No controversy. I don't know, Ryu. Do you have anything for me to be controversial about? I feel like I don't. I feel like I've beaten the dead horse into the ground about the quality of fanfic. Oh, it's Sam's birthday. Do I have a Coke on me? I don't. Carp fren- Who wants to go to a carp frenzy? Who on earth would want a carp frenzy? Not me. Not Rinko. Why does this octopus look so curious? Like, ooh, I'm an octopus. I don't know why I said it like that. I mean, I never have any topics. You're just along for the ride. You're like, whatever Kiko decides to just lose her mind about today, huh? Let's go find Sam. I don't know, man. I could talk about how I think the Zoomers are the ultimate tsundere generation. But I don't really, I mean, that's just that. That's what I've got for it. I think they're the ultimate tsundere generation. It's not like I care. Do you think I care? I don't care about you. That's what they all say. It's not that deep, bro. Searching controversial anime fanfic opinions on Reddit. Hi. Apologies. Welcome to Jojo Mart. How may I help you? You know, that's relatable. I fell asleep at my work sometimes. Happy birthday! You remember, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Jojo Coke. Ew. Now, granted, I will say, if someone gave me a Dr. Pepper, on my birthday, I would be very happy. This is a place where you brought in. You're in JoJo right now, though. Shane's hard at work. At least he isn't saying anything rude. I guess I'll say hi to you. Valley's weather is quite unique. I guess his end times haven't come just yet. Should I know who Zoto is? I feel like I should. I feel like it's probably gonna... I feel like I'm gonna get like a nasty look for not knowing who Zoto is off the top of my head. I found a lost book. I'm doing this town such a service. A kitty. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do it. We can do it. We are capable and strong, and it is possible. It is all possible if we just believe in ourselves. Oh, what did I say? This fish wants nothing but pets and snacks. You know what? That is fair. I would like hugs and snacks. This Kiko would like hugs and snacks. And when I think no such thing as overrated, I think there's no such thing as overrated. This is my opinion. I mean, there's bubbles. I think that that's fair. Ooh. I think... I'm trying to think here, like, of something that... It's like I've already done my best to get myself canceled by the JJK fandom, because I said that I hate the nickname Toru. I do not like Ghetto Gojo shipping because I think that it is really stupid that people of the same gender cannot be friends. Because everything has to be sexualized. I've already said that the quality of fanfic is garbage. And you're saying something is overrated. You're saying that less people should know about it, which isn't true. Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I think that there's a level of oversaturation where I think it's like it's like how you define what's overrated versus like oversaturated. Because I think that there is a difference there. Like, I think that there are people... Do I think it's overrated or do I think it's... Yeah, do you think it's overrated or do you think it's dumb? Or is it because it's so popular that, like, you're not going to like it, right? Like, it's like, oh, too many people like it, therefore I'm not going to like it. Because I'm going to be different. I'm going to be edgy. Or whatever. And then there's also the... Sometimes it's like the fan base is what turns people off of it. It's like, I don't want to be associated with these people. And I think that that is fair sometimes. Sometimes fan bases are like insane. Ah! So sad. That was a treasure chest. Like, do you guys ever see like a fanfic and you read it and you're like, this is why people think that people who read fanfics are like creatures. This is the reason people think that we are creatures and not people. Anime is overrated. I think the thing about anime, I think what they think is like that they associate anime with a certain type of person. Like they associate anime fans with a certain type of person and they do not want to be associated with those type of people. I think that's what it is. I think that they associate anime with like the fedora wearing milady dude who has like a million posters of the anime waifus and the pillows and stuff. I think that that's what they associate anime with, and so that's why they don't want to. I think that's why they don't want to like it. A lot of people. I hate that I know what you mean. If the shoe fits, man. I mean, there's a reason. That's the thing with stereotypes and stuff like that. There's a reason that they became stereotypes. Did I pet the chickens today? I did. Okay, good. There's a reason they became stereotypes. They had to start somewhere. I need to tap a birch tree. Ooh. I didn't read that. 72 to 40. Yeah. No, I think that that's the thing is like they just associate it with a certain type of person. Into the tunnel. Men hating everything women like BTS or reading smut. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? I guess what do you mean about that? Like it's dumb because men are dumb? Not all men. Sorry. I was married to a not all men person. And I just, I'm really trying to instigate you here. I'm trying so hard, man. My brain does not want to work today. Like, my brain does not want to work today. Let me drink some more coffee and see what I can come up with, okay? Man, I'm usually ready and raring to go for like ranting about things. I don't. Now, if I only had a brain. Because some of these, like, because there are some things that I'm pretty passionate about, but I also am like, no, that's a little bit too, like, that's actually too far. People are gonna be like, Kiko, what, like, they're actually gonna be like, Kiko, what is wrong with you? You're a horrible person. I promise I'm not. I think music today is garbage. How's that? I don't really have anything beyond it. I don't understand the hype around like a lot of the music nowadays. Cause I see, like, I always see fics that are based off of like a song by this, like, whatever artist that's popular or something. I didn't mean to pick the flower! Now I'm sad. I think that all the, here's something actually. I think that sex is oversaturated in media, and I know that this is really ironic coming from someone who writes smut, but I think that genuinely, music. I think here's the thing, because it's not. Sometimes you want just straight smut, right? Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you need that in your life. Sometimes you just need whatever gets you off, right? But sometimes but I think that the over-sexualization of everything has caused like this weird, basically it's just like that there's not, people don't think that they can have, there is no actual intimacy, there's no emotional intimacy, and there's no desire for emotional there's no, people won't admit that they want emotional intimacy, even though that's what they want. They want validation and intimacy, and they want validation and emotional intimacy, but they don't know how to ask for it. They don't know how to like convey that, and they also don't know how to give it. I also think that people are very selfish, and that I think that a lot of people are way more selfish than they are willing to admit, or they don't see it as problematic to be really selfish about certain things, when it actually is very problematic. Because I think that a lot of people want their partner to be perfect. I think that people want their partners to be perfect while being completely unwilling to compromise about anything. So they want to be treated like a little princess or whatever, you know? We're gonna use right now, princess is a gender neutral term for me, by the way. But I think that they want to be like pampered and treated like special while giving nothing in return. I also possibly hot take, I don't really know. Listen here. Nothing can fix you, all right? I don't care what anyone says. You can't be fixed. Ooh. I also don't understand. Pick one. Like, I think that if you genuinely cannot pick a single partner, I believe that you are just being selfish and you don't deserve either of them. How's that for a hot take? That good enough for you, Ryu? Open. Ooh. Keiko trying to get herself canceled. Yeah, I'm not into polyamory at all for any reason. I think it's becoming oversaturated. I think that people are way too obsessed with it. I think that I hate a lot of things. But I think polyamory is like, I think I'm so tired of it. I am so tired of the obsession with it and the refusal of. I am so here. You know what? Here's the thing. I've got one for you, Ryu. I am so sick. I am so sick of fics that have the like any of the characters really just constantly descriptively with no plot, with no purpose for the plot, just like sleeping with everybody. I am so tired of fics that have the OC. I'm calling reader fics OC fics now, by the way. That's a new hill that I'm gonna take a stand on. I'm so tired of fics having the OC sleep with Toji, Choso, Sukuna, Gojo, Geto, like all of them. I am so sick of it. I'm not super into I know what it is. I know the reason that people do it is because that's the age that they are. But as someone who has been a teacher, teacher fics not for me, bro. Like that kink, not like. I had an ex who taught during grad school, and it made him so uncomfortable when his students like had crushes on him. Like, he was wildly uncomfortable because he was like, you're so much younger. Because he taught high school. So the age gap was about like what most of the fics have Gojo's age gap being with like these high school students. And it's like I'm focusing way too hard on this fishing. So close, so sad. Rinko, we've got this. Rinko, listen. Rinko, we are so good at fishing. We're so good at fishing. I am focusing so hard on this fishing. Oh, I did it. Okay. Putting aside the issues that like the obvious daddy issues that the person has, right? Oh, I'm absolutely yucking someone's yum. I'm absolutely yucking people's yum, and that's my controversial thing there. Putting aside the younger person's issues, right? It is so messed up for someone, because that is not only abusing it for the person, for like the teacher, right? That is abusing authority. That is being into someone who is not only like I we will very briefly and not actually seriously set aside the legality of this, okay? We're going to come back to that because that's also an issue. But because there's a reason for the legality side of it, because one of the reasons is the emotional, not only just the level of maturity and the brain development difference, okay? Your brain does not finish developing until you are on average between 25 and 27. So if you are a 27-year-old and you are like 10 years younger than you, that is like, that, 17-year-old, their brain is not fully developed. They are not emotionally they are not emotionally developed. They are not like emotionally mature in any way. They do not actually know what they want. So you are knowingly taking advantage of that, and that is grooming. And people who are like so fetishizing that, like that makes me wildly uncomfortable. And then it's becoming too normalized, right? It's like it's just I don't love that. Like, it's just weirdly weird to me. Like, it is slightly different if they're both if everyone is adults, right? But like, still, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But like, the amount of people who are so into that, like, maybe it's the tism in me, but I just can't imagine it, right? Like, I just can't imagine being into something in a fanfic that I would not be okay with in real life, I guess. And so it's like, and maybe they would be into that in real life, and then it's like, sweetheart, you need therapy. You need so much therapy. You need a therapist, not a boyfriend. That's another hot take for you, Ryu. Here we go. You don't need a boyfriend. You need therapy. You don't need a partner. You need therapy. Everybody needs therapy, okay? Everybody needs therapy at some point in their life. You do not always need therapy. You do not always need therapy at every point in your life, but everybody needs therapy at some point in their lives. Because everybody got this trauma that they bring in with them in some way. And guess what? Taking that into a relationship is not going to make it okay. Like, a relationship is not going to fix all of your trauma. And expecting your partner to fix all of your trauma is unfair. Now, wanting them to stand beside you while you work on yourself, that's fair. Like, wanting a partner to, like, hold your hand and be beside you, like, that's fair, right? Wanting them to fix you or believing that that relationship will fix you, not fair. Very selfish. Don't gotta call me. I know I need therapy, but you don't gotta call me out like that. Listen. My ex-husband needed so much therapy. We tried couples counseling. I finally did get him to go. For, like, we did try it. But I think by the time we tried it, it was just too late, in a sense. On top of that, the responsibility always fell on me. I had to be the one to schedule it. I had to be the one to remind him, but I had to also make sure but he was not, even though he could like take an hour, right? Like, during the day, he was able, like, his work would let him, both of our jobs would let us take an hour, like, for an appointment, right? Like, every week, once every 2 weeks, whatever. He was unwilling to. Work was more important to him than our marriage. So it's always on me to make sure that I scheduled it, to make sure that I reminded him, to make sure that everything was done. And then he still was like, well, I don't want homework. He doesn't want to work on a marriage because that was homework. Working on making sure that our marriage was healthy and stable was homework. Okay. I mean, obviously, we can see how that worked out for him. But he needed so much therapy. He had so much trauma. He had so many things that he carried forward with him that he would not, like, he would admit, but he wouldn't admit. Yes, another spicy topic. Yes, spicy hot dog. We have so many spicy topics here. I woke up a little bit here. I'm here. But he was unwilling. He told me, basically he was like, stop trying to change me. Stop trying to change who I am, when it came to very, very toxic traits for him that were unhealthy. They were harmful to him. They were harmful to me. They were harmful to everybody around him. But I was trying to, quote, change him, when really, I quite literally, I told him so many times, I said, you can be happy and you deserve to be happy beyond being angry at these people who hurt you 20 years ago. Like, I love you enough that I want you to be happy as a person and not hold on to that anger. But the difference was, he did not want to be happy. He wanted an excuse to be angry. He wanted people to blame. And so guess what? I am now someone for him to blame, and he will continue to blame me. I know he will. Anything that goes wrong in his life, there were two people that he would always blame when we were still married. There were two people he would blame for it. Well, three actually, because he would blame me. His mother, a girl that he never even dated, and me. I will put your ex 6 foot under. Yes, we were talking about my ex-husband. My emotionally abusive and toxic ex-husband. Who is just gaslight supreme, right? And how he needed loads and loads and loads of therapy. Because he would also tell me, so I've been in therapy. I've been seeing my therapist for 6 years now. Like, on and off. She's taken some breaks, I've taken some breaks, right? Beyond being my therapist, like, I consider her my friend now. I adore her. I love her. It's hilarious because my best friend, because I started seeing her when I was in grad school. No. Yes? No. Was I in grad school? Yes, I was in grad school. It's funny because my best friend had seen her, but her health insurance didn't work out. Like, it wasn't compatible. So she had to, like, stop seeing her, but she had loved her. And then I was there one time waiting for my appointment, and another friend from our cohort walked out, and she's like, "Are you here to see her?" And I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I love her." So that's great. But anyway, I've been seeing a lot of growth. I've gone through so much growth. I adore my therapist because she calls me out. She calls me out. Sometimes she's mean to me, and I'm like, "Listen, I know this is your job, but like, it's and she's like, "But that's why you're here." I'm like, "That is why I'm here. That's why I'm here to see you." But he would look at me, my ex-husband, he'd be like, "Well, you haven't gotten any better from therapy, so why should I bother going? Or why should I get better for someone who's never going to get any better?" That's not why you get better. You get better for yourself. You get better because you get better because you care about yourself and you love yourself enough to want to show up better for yourself so that you can be happy. And then the cherry on top of that is that you can show up better and be better for your partner and have a happier relationship. Okay? That's an additional benefit, not the main benefit, okay? So there's that. You guys want to know? Okay, so this is like funny, but it's also not funny. So when we finally, because he used to threaten me all the time with divorce. He'd be like, we would be disagreeing or arguing, and his way of trying to end the argument would be looking at me and being like, "Do you want to get divorced? Do you want to get divorced? Because this is how we end up divorced." And after he waved a lamp in my face, like a big lamp in my face. After he waved that in my face, I kind of had this realization of like, yes, I do. I want a divorce. I can't stay here. I would rather be alone for the rest of my life than be in this marriage for the rest of my life. Like a week later, we were having a disagreement, again. And because I was basically trying to get myself into a safe space, into a safe place where I could safely get a divorce because I was afraid of him, which is also not good, right? Like, that's pretty sad that I was afraid of how he would react when he found out I actually did want a divorce. But when I finally did tell him I wanted a divorce, his first response was, well, we can't get divorced, we're married. Well, yes, sir. Yes, my guy, that is the prerequisite to divorce. You have to be married to get a divorce. So there's that. Good job, though. But the second thing he said, did I check on the chickens? The second thing he said was not, did I check on the chickens, by the way. Imagine if that was the second thing he said, did I check on the chickens? Second thing he said, maybe not the second thing. That was not the second thing. One of the next things he asked was, well, what did your therapist say about this? He said her name. He called her by name, but I'm not gonna dox her like that. Well, what did she say? And I was like, well, she didn't say anything. Like, she didn't tell me to or not to get divorced. She just said, like, she's just going to tell me to do, like, what feels right. And then the only way she would have encouraged me either way was if I was in physical danger, which, like, I wasn't in physical danger, but, yeah. Basically, throughout the entire process of the divorce, the only time that I yelled at him, like once that came out, the only time I yelled at him was when he blamed my therapist. He blamed my therapist for us getting a divorce. He never acknowledged that he had any fault. He blamed everybody else. He blamed my therapist for us getting a divorce. And that was the only time I yelled, because I was like, don't you dare blame her! You leave her out of this! I was like, listen, you say mean things to me, but don't you dare say things about my therapist. We fighting. You mind if I may ask if you two had kids or not? No, we did not. I made the decision. I had told him. I straight up told him, because our marriage was not doing well for so long. And I told him, I said, we are not having kids until we figure our things out. Until we figure out, like, our relation, we're not bringing kids into this. I won't. I'm not okay with that. I was like, we're not bringing kids into a marriage that is not okay, because we are not going to bring kids into a situation where, like, they're going to have to grow up in that. I'm not okay with that at all. Like, that's not going to happen. So I was just, that was my line. That was a line that I drew. And that was another issue near the end as well, was he wanted to start trying for kids, and I was like, no. No. A child is not going to fix this marriage. A child is not going to make this marriage better, it's going to make this marriage worse, period. And I am not going to subject a child to an unloving home. To a home that is not loving, to a home that is not, like, that's not gonna happen. On top of the fact that how he treated the cats when he got angry, I didn't want to know how he would treat a child. I didn't want to know how he would yell and scream and rave at a child. I wasn't going to risk it. I was not going to risk a child who quite literally does not have the cognitive, like, who doesn't have the communication capability or, like, the brain power to understand that, like, them being mistreated or being yelled at for things that they don't understand is not their fault. when he threw a temper tantrum. I was not going to bring kids into a marriage where their punishment, like their discipline, depended on the mood that their father was in. Oh, dad's in a good mood, you don't get disciplined. Dad's in a bad mood, you're gonna get disciplined. That was not the kind of home that I was going to bring them into at all. On top of the fact that I struggle with my mental health, and I was not going to bring a child, I did not want to bring a child into that, where I wouldn't know if I would be, like, if my depression would be in a good enough state where I would be able to, like, properly take care of them so that they don't have to feel unloved or unwanted or something like that, just because I'm not having a good mental health day. I was not about to do that to a child. So, it's a little bit rough, because if you'd asked me 6 years ago where I would be by now, I would have said, oh, I would have like 2 kids by now. And that is obviously very much not where I'm at. So yeah. I thought that I would have a child by now. And I don't. Yeah, the thing is, so my ex-husband, I mean, he grew up, his parents were divorced. And there were a lot of, you know, other issues and everything like that with that, but like there were a lot of traits about his parents that he did not like, and that he would blame certain things on how they did things when he was a child. And he was completely oblivious to the fact that that was exactly how he acted. He would complain about how they would, you know, when he was like punished for things as a child, it wasn't because he did something wrong, it was because they were angry. But he literally did that to our cats. Because like Atlas would do, like, Atlas was a little menace. I loved Atlas, I adored Atlas. But the problem was that he would not discipline Atlas. Like, and not even about, like, he just would not. I'm going to bake cookies. Aww. We had a spray bottle for the cats when they did something, like, because Atlas, no trash can was safe with Atlas, okay? No trash can was safe with him. But like, he would get into the trash, he would, you know, whatever, and or he would just do something he wasn't supposed to do. Oof. Sorry, Robin. That feeling. I would spray bottle. Listen, Atlas was adorable. I love Atlas. Elliot looks better in SVE. He does. Most of the portraits look better. Shane's portraits definitely look better. We can't fix him though, so he needs therapy. What was I saying? Atlas. So Atlas is adorable. I loved Atlas. So stinking cute. But he would do things and he would like give you this little look like, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna spray bottle me. And I'm like, I will spray you with this water bottle right between the eyes because you know better than to do this. And you will not be doing this with me. And Atlas knew he could not get away with things with me. He knew he could with my ex. He knew he could. But the thing was, if my ex was in a bad mood, that was when he would start doing things. And it's like, This is a cat. This is literally a cat. They do not understand that you are just in a bad mood. They just know you're mean. And it would upset him so much that Atlas liked me more, even though I was more, and I was like, it's because he knows exactly what gets him in trouble with me. Atlas knows exactly what gets him in trouble with me. If he tries to literally bite the food out of my mouth, if I am taking a bite of my food and he tries to quite literally steal it from my mouth, he knows. I'm going to spray him with a spray bottle because that's not okay. My ex would not do that. My ex would not. He just wouldn't do it. And it's like, you have to be consistent. He also wanted the cats to act like dogs. Like he tried to treat them like dogs, and you can't do that either. He didn't like Arlie. Hi, Satoru. How are you? You're so cute. We love you. Hi. You wouldn't throw things at a cat just because you were angry. Did you know that Nakamura Yuichi, Satoru's VA, a fun fact about him, I saw this the other day. A fun fact about him is that he loves cats, but he's afraid of them dying before him, so he doesn't get one. Is Nakamura Yuichi actually just Gojo? It's like we were talking about the other day. You can only blame your trauma to a certain extent because that at some point you need to own to your shit. Exactly. Exactly. At some point you are choosing to stay in that trauma. I say to myself as I avoid my real life responsibilities playing Stardew Valley. It's fine, guys. But yeah, no, I have heard, it's been over a year since I've heard about this, but last time I talked to a mutual friend, because we're not really mutual friends anymore, because he kind of made sure that all of our mutual friends got the narrative that I was the horrible person. So they don't talk to me as much anymore. But the last I had heard was that, because he took Atlas, right? He took Atlas. Like how you paused the rant just to whisper to Gojo. Listen, Gojo he has to. He takes precedence. We love him. We love him so much. Rinko exists because of Gojo, you know? Gojo has healed trauma, let's be real. But, I've heard that, like, for one, I hope Atlas is okay. He was nice. In most cases, he was nicer to Atlas than he was to me anyway, so it's fine. But, it's funny because one of our old housemate, so we had a housemate when we first got married. And, last time I talked to him, because he lives in a different city now, but my ex had for a while talked about like moving to that city because he couldn't be in the same city as me. He still lives here, by the way. He still lives in the same city. He was just being dramatic because he was trying to be overly dramatic to get attention and sympathy. But last time I talked to our old housemate, he straight up told me, he was like, Atlas is like the worst cat that I've ever met in my life. He's like, I do not like Atlas. Atlas is a horrible cat. He's horribly behaved. He's like, I have never met a cat that is more, he's like, I don't think I've ever met a dog that's as aggressive with food as that cat is. And I was like, yeah, because he doesn't discipline him at all. And I wasn't allowed to have Arlie with me when we were living with him. So my, at the time, in-laws kept Arlie, and my younger sister-in-law kept, my ex-husband's younger sister really looked after her and loved her, and she's still sweet. I still adore her. I hope she's doing well. I think she recently got engaged. He liked Arlie though, but we would go over and visit her because they lived in the same town. And we'd go over and he's like, yeah, Arlie's well behaved. And I was like, yeah, looking back, like, I took for granted how well behaved Arlie is. Arlie is so well behaved. She actually genuinely is such a well behaved cat. She knows what she should and shouldn't do, and she's very good about, like, I taught her so well. She knows that if I, like, see her doing something that she's not supposed to be doing, if I start walking toward her, neither of us having a good day. I'm not having a good day because I don't want to be doing it. I don't want to be cleaning up whatever mess she made. She doesn't want her ear getting flicked. So, like, all of those things. Haven't watched JJK yet, but I admire the things you two do for Gojo. It's just sweet. Welcome to you, Ryu. Welcome to you. Have some time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Satoru. Spicy hot dog. Not to self-promote here, but if you are a fanfic enjoyer, not to self-promote, but if you are a fanfic enjoyer, we are here today because of a fanfic that I wrote to cope with my life and my unhappy marriage. My English isn't very good. Fan-written fiction. Fanfiction. It is inspired by a piece of fiction written by a fan. Is like the basic explanation of it. Yes. And that is why we're here. Because Rinko was the main character of that fanfiction. And yes. It is explicit. I will preface. It's explicit. Like this stream. Where can you read it? You can read it on Archive of Our Own. Let me see. Give me just a moment. I have it. I will link it in the chat for you. Here you go. There it is. There's the link for it. It's long. There's a joke in there and I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna go for that joke right now. It's spoilers. There are spoilers. I think so. I think that there's parts of it that you will understand. I will say that it's recommended to have watched it. But there are spoilers. It goes all the way to the end of the manga. It is complete and it goes like basically it goes to the end of the manga. So I will warn you of that. There are anime and manga spoilers in it. So you can read it without having read or watched, but it is recommended to have. I think you will understand it. It's just, if you want to avoid spoilers, then I would wait till after you've watched. Because it is as canon compliant as I could get it by adding a new character. I kept it as compliant to canon as I possibly could while adding an original character. What are you doing here, Rinko? Rinko, what are we doing? What are we doing, Rinko? What you doing here, Rinko? In between my work tonight. Awesome. I would love to hear your thoughts. I've made 2 actual spin-off alternate universes for these two now. And then I've got a couple of other, like, I guess, like, random ones that aren't, like, full alternate universes. I don't know. Does Ryu, do you think Before I Love You counts? Because we have Locked Out, we have Before I Love You as well. Like, those are two. We have some of the other ones, but the main ones are Gokudo and Physical Paradox. Listen, Ryu, you ain't ready for Gokudo. Ain't nobody ready for Gokudo. For when I finally get back to it. Because the plans I have for it, when I finally have the energy and time and inspiration to really get it done, ain't nobody ready. Just, there's so much that's gonna be happening. Gokudo mentioned? Oh yes, Gokudo, that has not been touched in 2 years. I'll finish it someday, guys, don't worry. That was my mistake. I should not have started 2 series at the same time. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited for Gokudo. I should have waited on that one. Because then I had Physical Paradox. I had another level finishing up with the epilogue and everything like that. I had Physical Paradox and I had Gokudo. And Gokudo is so different and is so heavy. And that one was definitely one that I was letting other things influence. Because another level was so good because I already had the plans for it and nothing else outside of that stopped those plans and nothing influenced those plans or changed them. But with Gokudo, I was letting like other ideas seep in or other expectations seep in. And it was killing my creativity. We leveled up farming! Woo! +1 hoe of proficiency. You're getting better at hoeing, Rinko. I'm sorry. Consume mature content at your own risk. Why am I checking this? Spirits are just okay. All right, spirits. Kiko Ringo does not need to be better at hoeing. Saturday's like, excuse me? Saturday's like, what? What happened? Don't water the sprinkler. Rinko. She just like turns and looks at me. She's like, listen, you're the one controlling me right now. You are in control. And I'm like, listen, no. That's not how this works at all, Rinko. You do you, and my fingies just type what you did. Nanami is best friend. Nanami, I adore Nanami. Nanami Kento, we love you. We adore you. We love you. We love you. If Gojo didn't exist, Nanami. For sure. Like 1,000,000%. I adore him. I love him. He is peak, really. Their friendship was so fun to write. I love their friendship in Physical Paradox. Man, I'm just thinking about... Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about like all the stuff. Oh, it's so good. It was so fun to write. It was so fun to write. The dynamic between those two. That friendship. So fun. So fun. For Fight Like You Mean It, I'm not joking. I giggled so hard while I was writing it. I still remember how hard I was giggling at that stupid joke that I really did not mean for it to become the running joke that it became, and then it did, and it worked out so perfectly. All of the Red! All of the Rinko and Nanami interactions that I wrote, like their dinners and all of that, like, it was so fun. It was so much fun. It was so cute and funny, and I loved it. You know what? I'll give you this. There is I'll give you a little bit of a behind the scenes, original. I might eventually post this. I might do it on the Patreon though, to have like because I know I've posted some other stuff about deleted scenes or cut scenes or whatever. On one of the original drafts for Shibuya, I had it to where the interaction, and I might have actually posted this already, or I might have talked about it before. In one of the original interactions with Nabito, she was much more angry. I think I mentioned that she was angrier in the original version because it didn't feel like it fit her character by the time we got there. But I had it to where, like, he said something that pissed her off. And so she just, like, goes to stab him. And Nanami has to grab her. And he just grabs her and he's like, no, stop it. He's like, now is not the time. No, it's not the time. I will say I'm rewriting New Memories right now, and there's some serious revisions going into New Memories, like serious revisions. So, there's that. Stop it. Ahoy, Rinko. Hi, Willie. Look at all this moss. Look at all this moss. There's moss here, here, here. Sorry, huh? Returning from a fishing the river filled with king salmon this time of year. Take a gander at this beauty. Wow. I would love some salmon right now. Mighty catch. She'll sell for a good coin on the market. Yep. Feeling England spirit. Try catching one of these. Yep. A truffle, a walleye, a goat cheese! Ah! We're getting it, I don't care. We can afford all three of these actually. We're getting them, I don't care. YOLO! Oh my gosh. I mean, do I sound boomer enough yet? Here, actually, you know what? Here, Ryu, I can really mess with you. Let me just mess with you as much as I can. Hold on. Let me open up my drafts here. Ryu, would you like to know there are 2 what if scenarios that I have for another level that I've considered. I've written out parts of them. I could possibly post snippets. Who knows if I ever will. Would you like to know them? Would you like to know what they are? Would you like to know the 2 what if scenarios that I have? I'll give you. I will. Before you answer though, I will give you the I will give you the time frame for them. Both of them are 2007, 2008 timeline for them. So high school. They're Rinko's 3rd year. Both of them are what ifs for 3rd year. Or one of them is actually after she graduates. Well, one of them involves after she graduates, but it starts in her 3rd year. Both of them start. Miss Ma'am, have you started teasing us more than Gojo and teasing in technique? I don't know if that's possible, actually. Also, yes, I want to hear them. Hi, Satoru! Life's full of mysteries, but sometimes it's nice to just take things at face value. Oh man, what an autistic thing to say, am I right? Love you. Bye! I will give you the titles that I have tentatively for one of them, for the 2 of them, so for both scenarios. One of them is rematch. And the other is don't hold back. So, which do you want to hear first? Which do you want to hear, like, the I guess the plot for first? I'll let you choose. I could be like really mean and be like, you can hear one today and hear one tomorrow. The gasp I gusped. No, tell me both, please. Well, which one do you want to hear first? Okay. Oh, that other stuff ain't happening for a while. That recipe is so expensive. Don't hold back. So don't hold back is, I mean, I feel like you probably have a really good memory, so I feel like you could probably already guess parts of it. Don't hold back is the Goodwill event, 3rd year. But instead of her having to sit out, instead of Rinko having to sit out, she got to participate in the individual fights. Hi, Satoru. We're taking a pause on the starter. Hi, Satoru. Hey there, Rinko. I was thinking, why don't we spend some time together? Yes. It's a place really far from here. Don't worry, I've got a little trick up my sleeve. You see, I happen to know a thing or two about teleportation. You know, funny you say that, because in Stardew, so do we. I can whisk us away there in no time. If you're up for it, how about meeting me at the bus stop next Sunday? Next free Sunday. Oh, and don't forget to wear some swimwear. Let's aim for around 1 p.m. Sound good? Yes. Well, we know what next stream's title is gonna be. It's a date! Why is he so cute? I know, he's so adorable. I love him. Freaking adorable is what he is. I wanted a beer. We'll do that. What was I saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, so instead of having to sit out, Rinko gets to participate in the individual fights. No, we're still on Don't Hold Back. She gets to participate in the individual fights, and wouldn't you know it? Guess who she gets matched against? Nanami. And she still has the restrictions of only using one duplicate, and but this time she's like, basically she's just like, internally she's like, I can take him without Haibara with him. I can take him. I haven't actually figured out. I actually have not figured out or determined who would actually win in that scenario. Because we also have to remember that Rinko really unlocked a lot of her strength once she started training with Gojo a lot more. She was decently strong, but she really wasn't that strong, if we're being honest. So, I genuinely think that it was a fair toss-up for high school, between her and Nanami of who would actually win. I think that in an all-out fight, probably until after, I would say until after probably the death parade. He would likely, in an all-out fight, I think he would win in a lot. No, Nanami got his Black Flash. Nanami got his first Black Flash in Kyoto at the March 1,000 Demons, and whatever it was. Night Parade of 100 Demons. And that's when he got his Black Flash. I think that it would be a very even fight between the two of them, genuinely. I think that it would be very, very even, because they say throughout the entire, Nanami was the peak, grade 1, right? He was the ideal grade 1. Yeah, the example of it. So I think that it would be a very, very even match. But I have it to where he's a little bit more, he's not laid back necessarily in it, but he does kind of tease her a little, he gives her a little bit of a hard time. And so it's called, because he's like, what, are you gonna hold back now too? And she's just like, excuse you, rude. Here, I'll give you... I'm having fun with this. Hang on. I'll give you... Here, I'm gonna do this really good. I can imagine the banter. Um, let me see. I really don't have much written for it. There's a moment though, the main thing that I do have written is she has been, by that point she had been working on the sheath for her knives, the cursed sheath. So this is the first time I have that in this part, like in this what if, that this is the first time she gets it to work. And so she's able to like get her knives. And so she gets really excited. And then, so it's like the beginning of the fight and she gets her knives and she's just like, she's kind of celebrating. She's like, yes, it worked. And then he goes, and then he just kind of looks at her and he kind of smirks and he goes, do you need a moment alone to celebrate or? And that's the most that I have for that. I don't have as much of that as I thought. But yeah, that was a bit of a what if of like, what if she had interacted with him a little bit more before running into Gojo again. So that's Don't Hold Back. I don't even remember when I started that one. I started that one a while ago though. It has been a while. What are we gonna do today? It's an unlucky day. But we are tragically low on wood. Oh my goodness, we are actually tragically low on wood. Let's go to the forest. A sunfish frenzy? I don't get out of bed for a sunfish frenzy. Oh my goodness, look at all of these dudes. Stop. Look at how skilled Rinko is. She is tanking it. Didn't even get hit. Hope you liked my semi-decent description of Don't Hold Back. Ow! Rude! It'll probably live in my drafts forever. Ow. Get critted on. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, we'll see. Am I supposed to be able to get through that? No, okay, cool. Good old Nanami. We love Nanami. Kinjiro Suda, or Suda Kinjiro, is his VA. And he is in so many things, really. So good. His voice is so nice. His voice is so good. His voice is very sexy. His voice is so sexy. Okay, what about rematch? I don't know if I can get away with not saying it. I think, again, you can probably, like, I guess, understand, I guess probably, figure out, like, the gist of it. I guess the beginning, at least, like, the context of it, right? Third year Goodwill event is in Tokyo, because Tokyo won the year before, because she almost died. I have ADHD, but I ain't forgetting this. Rematch is, instead of running into Nanami and Haibara, she runs into Gojo. And basically, it's pretty short because she has the same restrictions. She has the same restrictions that she had before, or that she had, like, in what actually happened. But essentially the whole thing is, like, they're at the Goodwill, they're at the Goodwill event. They're in the middle of it. Leading up to it, they had been basically, Gojo wasn't there when they got there for the event. He wasn't supposed to be there, because he was out, like, you know, on a job. So Gojo was not there. So basically they were like, this should be an easy win for Kyoto. Gojo isn't here. Geto isn't here. This should be easy, essentially. They had Rinko, you know, obviously, even without, you know, everything else. And granted, Tokyo still won that year, even without Gojo. Like, my canon, I guess. Tokyo still won that year because they had Nanami. And Rinko wasn't allowed to fight. Not really. But she's doing her similar scouting that she was doing in the what was it, Outmatched, I think is what I titled it. But instead of Nanami and Haibara finding her, Gojo got back from his mission, from his job, and found out that she was there and was like, I'm participating. I'll see y'all later. She's out, like, I'm participating. I'll help, don't worry. You don't get to tell me no, bye. And he just goes and he looks for her. And he finds her. And she panics. Because she's like, I'm gonna die. Basically, actually, she's sitting there and she's like, I am going to be in a world of pain no matter what I do. Because if I break the rules, they might actually kill me. But, like, Gojo's not gonna hold back here. he's just gonna keep swinging, and so he makes, like, obviously he comments on the fact that she's holding back. I think I can cut down one more tree. Ah, yes. I can swing my axe one singular time before I pass out on the ground. It's not a real rematch, if I'm being honest. Because what ends up happening is Gakuganji sees that Gojo found her and is immediately like, he literally sends, he gets a second ear, he grabs a second ear, and he's like, go get Kurosaki right now. You go tell Kurosaki that I told her to get her ass back here right now. And so this little second ear comes running out, and he's like, Kurosaki! Kurosaki senpai! Gakuganji sensei sent me to get you. And Gojo's like, what the fuck? Gojo's just sitting there like, excuse the fuck out of all of you. What? And he gets like kind of pissy about it. And yeah. They have a short little encounter. And then Gakuganji's literally like, you're done and you're going back to Kyoto. I'm sending you home right now. You are like, you don't even get to stay for the rest of the event. You're going home. Like, he literally just pulls her out of the group event and is like, you're getting on a train to Kyoto right now. So yeah. I knew it would happen eventually. I knew it would happen eventually. But I really did not think that it would be because I missed the zoom in, zoom out buttons and used my fishing pole on my farm, on my crops. Oh my goodness. What a way to end today. Am I right, guys? And what a way to end. Oh, she can't even look. This is how she was gimping around after Gojo beat the crap out of her. Go to bed, Rinko. You had a rough day. Technically you used it on a flame. Ah yes, fishing in the flames. Fishing for a flame. Look at her! Well, Rinko, what a day. What a stream day. Am I right? That's so I will say, so next time, so next Stardew, we're going on a date. It's gonna be a date with Satoru. So what we could do is tomorrow we could either start with the demo for that other game, or we could end with the demo for that other game. I'm thinking we could start with it to like to have the anticipation and the excitement for Satoru, you know? So we might do that. I'll post live again tomorrow at the same time is the plan. The plan will be to be live at the same time tomorrow. Yes. We're gonna play it. We'll play that. I think we'll play it first. We'll play like we'll play part of the demo. Maybe not all the way through. It depends on how. I don't know how long the demo is, so we'll see. But we'll go from there. And yeah, so we'll have that, and then. You know, if you remind me, I can tell you, because, here's the thing. So technically, I don't know if I would actually add this to it. Technically, Rematch had a quote-unquote follow-up that would have been the next year, so after they're out of school, called Let's Play a Game. So I'll leave that. I'll leave you with that. I'll just man, my drafts are just, there's so many things in my drafts, man. And this is my Google Docs drafts, not Tumblr, because back everything up, people. Don't ever just write on Tumblr. Keep your drafts somewhere safe, okay? So that way if Tumblr has a stroke or anything has a stroke, or AO3 has a stroke, that it's not the only place that you can find your drafts. Ryu, this is you get to hear a special thing. This will literally never. I'm never going to post this because I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I could, but I would say 99.99999% sure I'll never post it. I have a one-shot alternate universe, that is called Deluxe Package, and I will let you think about what you think that would be and why I would never post it. Even me. So there was a technical second part-ish to the what if of Rematch, which was Let's Play a Game. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. We will play a little bit of the demo for the game Coffee Talk Tokyo. And that's going to be super fun. But this is where we end today. We end it like we always do, right? How could we not? Kiko, I suck at guessing. Will you still reveal it tomorrow? If we both remember, okay? We have to both remember. I will not talk about Deluxe Package any further, though. Deluxe Package, that's all you're getting for that one, because that one, there's too much shame. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a a title that's based on Chainsmokers. Really, is just become a big inspiration for me. Summertime. There, I have one called that's titled "Summertime Friends." That's inspired by the song "Summertime Friends" by Chainsmokers. So, because it's a bop. But also just everything by Eve is also a bop. If you do not listen to Eve, listen to Eve. Eve is so good. Lately, one of my favorite songs is off of his most recent album, Midnight Runway. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a bop. I want to dance to it. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be live. We'll play the demo for Coffee Talk Tokyo, and then we'll play more Stardew. Yeah. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really big appreciate, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.